Hello everyone, you're welcome once again to Let's Talk with Esther Agbi. I do hope you're doing very well. It's such a beautiful day today. It's sunny out there. We're just enjoying the weather. Yes. So the title of my topic once again is Christianity becoming lax, or is it just a generational issue? It's a funny topic, but it's a serious one though. Is Christianity becoming lax, or is it just a generational issue? We know the cost of things are are getting higher. Things are becoming more expensive. You go to the grocery stores, the things you used to buy maybe like $5, now it has increased to about 6 or 7. The electricity, your utility, the bills is just getting higher and higher. Even those people who want to build houses, the cost of building is expensive. Those who are even renting, whatever you do, the rent has also increased. Nothing is going down. Everything is becoming higher. We don't know if it's as a result of inflation, if you want to use that terminology, or things are just becoming expensive. That's what it is. So, and because of that, people are devising ways, different means to have a better life or just to cope with the situation. Those people who are in less developed countries, they want to move abroad to have a better life for themselves, or if they cannot make it, they try to enable their children to go abroad so they can have their studies there and probably remain there or come back home and do things just to have a better living. And and these days, because people are devising means just to cope with the situation, I see young people in the grocery stores, pretty young people, as they just turn 18, many people, they leave their parents' homes and they just begin to rent their own spaces. They said, they want their own privacy or their own little place where they can call theirs. But they don't have a strong financial backing. Because at 18, or just, when you're 18, how much have you actually achieved in terms of schooling? Because most times it's the schooling or the education that helps you to get ahead a little bit, So for these people, they look young and some of them are even still going to school and they're renting, they're doing part-time work. It's a lot of work, on a young adult like that, And so some of them, they try to cohabit, look for roommates or people like that from the opposite sex, and then they begin to cohabit and live a pretend kind of husband and wife, because, this is my boyfriend, this is my that and that, and they have this kind of pretend husband and wife kind of relationship when they're not married and things like that. So I was just having a quick chat with one of my colleagues that is of that generation, she was just like about 23, 24. And I said, I think it's even better to me. I think it's better if people just get married first and then they move together, they move in together as husband and wife, than just cohabiting. You are not married, you are not anything. You just say, we are okay, we are husband and wife. It works fine, it doesn't work, we forget about it. And then they begin to have the pretend family, She just went, no, that's your generation. Your generation, you can wait and wait and wait. But as for my generation, according to her, as for my generation, we do whatever we like. We just do whatever we like. If we want to move in, we move in. We want to stay on our own, we stay on our own. So don't say it's just a generational thing, You can stay and wait. But as for me and my generation, we just move in. I said, generation? Wow. I couldn't help laughing. But she just went on and on, generation. So it came to my mind, I was thinking now, is it a generational thing? Or is it that Christianity is becoming lax? Or whatever religion, not only Christianity, because some of the people who do this too, maybe they are also Muslims or whatever, I don't know, maybe not practicing or practicing. Whatever religious faith you belong to, is this right? For young people to just begin to cohabit and begin to live as a pretend husband and wife or as a family, even though they're not married. So I was just thinking about all these things. Is it really a generational gap? Is it a generation Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, or Z? They will even correct me now, it's Gen Z. And there's even the Alpha generation too. So is it a generational thing, or is just that according to me, I'm a Christian, so is it that the Christianity that such people embrace is becoming lax? And some of these people, they have spiritual leaders. If you're a Christian, you have your pastor, you go, the Muslims, they have their imam or whatever spiritual leaders they have. Are they not seeing these young adults? There's nobody, is it like everybody's keeping quiet, nobody wants to talk, or they have spoken, nobody's giving heed, like as I was trying to speak, and I was now being confronted with, oh, it's your generation and my generation. Is it the two different type of generation that is causing this thing? So it's, I don't really know what to say. So if you have any comments, so I was just saying, I don't want to be the moral police, right? It's not like I want to be the moral police, but I'm just saying, because as the scripture says, as God says, that I am the Lord, I change not. So whether you are Gen Z, you are Gen X or Gen Y or Alpha Gen, God remains the same. The standards remain the same. Nothing changes. So I don't know if it's just the evolution of things, or is the way the other generation are looking at it from their own perspective, not from this Gen Z's or Gen whatever Gen perspective. Well, if you have similar opinions, you can leave them at the comment section. If you have differing opinions, you can leave them at the comment section. It just baffles me. So that's why I'm out here, just talking my own little thing that I've observed. Anyway, thank you very much for spending your time with me today. Thank you. I'll see you shortly, very soon. Bye. God bless you.